Why would you do that? It's a freaking droid and you're...
I don't see her.
That's so dumb. G'day guys and welcome back to Raging Rhino. Alright, it's time for episode 16 of The Bad Batch, the final episode for season 1. This episode is called Kamino Lost. Now, based on what we saw last episode, I don't think Kamino's lost. I think Kamino's been destroyed. I don't know how I feel about that. To me, it kind of feels like this is just another way of Disney sort of trying to clean the slate. And I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. We'll see where this episode goes. As we all know, they've announced that they're doing a second season, so we'll see what happens in regards to that. But anyway, look, we'll talk about this entire season and going into the second season at the end. Let's watch this episode and see what it gives us for a season finale. Let's get into it. Oh, you remember those sounds, don't you? You're gonna hear it in Star Wars. Oh, it is a two-parter, so I suppose it is going to lead off straight from where we left off. See, this is heartbreaking to watch, to be honest with you. I don't think Palpatine would have been this stupid. Surely she's not going to be able to pull that off him by herself. No, we're not. Look.
But you have survived the transit. This outcome is satisfactory.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm going after AZ.
Omega, go!
Why would you do that? It's a freaking droid and you're...
I don't see her.
That's so dumb.
Different things, Crosshair. That doesn't mean that we have to be enemies.
Oh, is there a real message in that? I was gonna say, is that it? Here we go. This is where all the cloning stuff's gonna come into it. And that's where it ends. Wow. Alright, in all honesty, that didn't really feel like a season finale. It didn't really feel like a final episode. The only thing that made it unique was the fact that it was this individual storyline rolled over 2 episodes. That was really it. This entire episode was them trying to escape Kamino that had sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and them trying to convince Crosshair to stay, and it was just a bit blur. Like, there was nothing really offensive about it, but it wasn't really like a season finale. It didn't leave me going, oh, season 2 or anything like that. The fact that Crosshair's inhibitor chip has been removed and they put him through that thing to enhance the inhibitor chip really confuses me. It really doesn't add up, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, that whole side of thing. And it just turns out that Omega is older than all of them, which we kind of knew from the previous episode, but even still, what Omega does and what Omega knows, and she just, you know, I thought these Bad Batch guys were supposed to be some of these badass, real smart, real intelligent elite combat guys. And they're put under these situations and they've got no answers, but yet Omega's got the answer. Now you take her out of the story, and of course, amongst all of them with their own unique talents, they figure out a way to get out. But of course, Omega's there and able to just pave the way, so to speak. Look, this entire season has been almost a copy and paste of The Bad Batch. There has been the cameo appearances, and it's also pretty much just been the same in regards to babysitters in space. Sid happened to know a lot of people and had a lot of connections. For a person that's in a lonely old bar in the middle of nowhere, seemed to have a lot of connections. And this wasn't really the Bad Batch's story, it's more Omega's story and the Bad Batch trying to help Omega. And there was so many father-daughter moments between Omega and Hunter. Again, I didn't really like how they've destroyed Kamino. I really feel that that takes away from the intelligence of Palpatine. I mean, you know, he might do it later on in the future. I don't exactly know what happens in the EU, but I feel like he's still got politicians to answer to. He's still trying to put on the persona. He's not announcing to the entire galaxy that he's a Sith, right? So he's still got to be smart with the way he strategizes, the way he destroys these things or gets rid of these things. And to just blatantly blow this base up that has been a pinnacle to building his empire and what I think all these other politicians would expect, I think that there would be a different reaction to that or a different thing to that. So that loses me completely. Look, this entire show, in their canon, I suppose it's fine. There's a lot that doesn't make sense, and that is their canon. There is a lot that doesn't make sense, a lot of unanswered questions. But in the broader picture of real Star Wars, this show definitely doesn't fit. And I really don't understand the storytelling at Lucasfilm. You get The Mandalorian, you got babysitters in space and cameo appearances, and really you scratch my back, I scratch yours, and then The Bad Batch comes out and it's pretty much exactly the same thing. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about The Bad Batch Season 1. Let me know what you think about the fact that they're even doing a Season 2 and what your expectations are if you have been watching. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.